Good morning. I would have been here a little bit sooner, but my partner was like leaving for work late, and he actually made breakfast and everything because like he had like a later start to his day. So I was kind of munching on some snacks and stuff like that. So it's pretty great because he's really good at cooking. So I was bragging about him a little bit real quick. Nice to see you. And last time I got a lot of upgrades and I finally decorated my shop, which is kind of weird because like I'm so used to like it looking the same as like the base game stuff. But I'm kind of happy that like, you know, I actually have a floor, I have a ceiling and walls, all a different pattern now. So it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm almost to day 400. I might actually reach day 400. Possibly. That'd be interesting if I actually reach day 400. I always loved the little lizard. It's so cute. I still keep forgetting to like get some of the other little sound stuff going, but the frog squeak is always gonna be my favorite. One of these days you think I would load in. Because it takes it a minute to think about it these days. There we go. There's my usual music. Yeah, got a pretty sweet setup now. It's definitely growing on me. Because I didn't know how I felt about the carpet before, but it's really growing on me. I should probably open. Opening would be a good idea. This is a pretty sweet place now that I think about it. You know, I was thinking of doing the white tables, but I kind of like the black table since it's still got the white legs on it. And it kind of like, you know, balances it out. So it's not too bright, but... Oh no. Come on, get out of the wall. Thank you. He was in the wall. But yeah, my goal today is to hopefully maybe eventually do something with this side. Ooh, hey. Left myself a thing. It's always nice when I leave myself like a random like potential $2,000 or something. 1,232 right there. In one card. Get out of my machine! I've heard of bugs in the machine, but not people. I had a people in my machine. It's kind of funny. I honestly wonder like what this spot and like this side's gonna look like versus like the other, because like the building is shaped a little different. Like this one, like, you know, it's clear it's like wide, so like maybe this like runs deep or something. That'd be neat though. So many people. I wonder if I'll be able to hold so many more people a day when I get the other side expanded out more. That'll be wild. That is tempting. That is fairly tempting. Well, they take a flat 1,000 for it. Cause like I don't have one of those right now. No. Okay, 1,100. I mean, still better than full price. In worst case scenario, I can always send it off to be graded and sacrifice it. Okay, I don't have any extra of those. Quick fill you. And I made a mistake last time I was filling like the other ones up here. So I might kinda I'm gonna click remove all real quick there, and then go through, put the normal ones here, because I had filled the other one first one time when it's supposed to be like the overlap, so I didn't want it, you know, looping weird. That should be able to get some good stuff in. I honestly really like what I've done with the place. I keep trying to break my computer with it by just adding more and more and more. You know, that could be nice. Let's see. I probably won't do 100 for it. Yep. You figured that was the case. Yep, my bills are like 5,000. I bet you there's stuff I need to scan. Yep, a couple of those. Okay, those are actually good for a minute. Those are good for now. That works. I mean, those all let sit like that. You can afford to have one extra. Let's see. That works. Instead of checking out there, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay some of the bills and hope for the best. Because I definitely need to make sure that's covered first before anything. I've got one day at least for that. A decent chunk going forward. What's this guy need? I mean, well, they take 10 for it. It's probably too low. Okay, fine, I'll give them 12. Okay. 13. There we go. Inside someone's face. Okay. Who's gonna let me set this down? There we go. He's gotta get a little bit. Oh, let me go back. You know what? Sure. I'll take it. At least the bills are paid. Oh, I wish I had the money for that. That is a $10,000 card, and they only want $7,500. I'm always sitting there saying, oh, I wish they'd just, like, you know, sell it to me. But that does make me realize these are popping up a good bit more now that I've been playing as much as I have. So I can't wait for some of those to pop up and me be able to have fun, grading them and everything. Sitting there telling him, let me think, knowing full well, I'm not gonna be able to afford it. Getting close to the amount I need, at least. I'm at least gonna try to get these in, so my people can be putting them out before I try to scan in some of the other stuff. But then again, should probably go ahead and scan in one more of these, because I want any opportunity I have to get those. Even if it may take me a little bit longer to get that one in. A little bit more. There's a lot of people in and out that door. Okay. There we go. Now they have all the boxes. Once I got me some more cards to play with. Those do make really good filler. Glad that was like right at the end of the day, so he would just drop that off. Let's see. I swear these like seasonal allergies have been a mess this year. Usually it's not so bad, but some years it's just a lot. Well, that went through all that. Okay, what you want, my guy? No. What do you want? Also, no. Alright, he's still wandering. I thought that was gonna be extra, but no. They cleaned me out of the bottom one though. Jeez. Okay. Looks like I will put this and double check what I need to order. Okay. Before I do anything else, definitely gotta make sure I get those on the table. Before I do anything else. And then I'll just sit there. Okay, now what do I need? I'll be fine with one left over. These are good. Okay, got plenty in the back there. I'll have to remember to pick that one back up before too long. I'm just gonna have a little extra, but kind of want to stay on top of them. Might as well have extra of some of those. Just because I can. And then I'll hold that for the next day. After putting this up, I think it'll be good. Oh hey, another one of these. Always love those. And that one's worth 100. Definitely worth it. At least it's less than 10 dissatisfied. I'll definitely take that kind of thing. Okay, so yes, we're open. Lights on. Someone's stuck over here. Come on. Where is it? This one. That's when you're stuck behind. Yep, I can't help that guy. He's just further behind. But hopefully lots of 10s. Okay, decent amount of 10s. I'll take it. Nice. This one always looks really cool to me. Ooh, cleared a whole table. Love to see it. I will fix prices in just a minute. Okay, 10% up, yes. 10% up. 10% up. 10% up. These I got a handful in before they totally fixed it. So at least the bills should be easy to pay on here. There we go. And before I do anything else, let's get another one loaded back up in. Let's see. Let's go through the ghost ones real quick again. I probably have one or two. Or three of some. I guess another one that's just ghost cards. That works. That one's mostly ghost cards. That one's like normal, and ghost cards again. That works. Bills are easy. Definitely got armfuls of stuff on some of these. One of these days I'm gonna get it to where like these have to be like $5 and up because I keep opening so many cards. What was my order? Okay. Right about there. I knew it was getting close. Just like another $1 or $2. I knew that one was mostly gonna go to me. There we go. Off it goes. A little more that way. This one's definitely gonna have some extra. That'll be fine with the rest of that. Just throw that in the corner right there. One of the reasons why I crouch is because it really likes to, whenever someone walks in front of you, it kind of like clears the screen. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to save for an upgrade or not yet, but we'll see what I have by the end of the day. At least the bats are moving a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I really need to move this to the back room. My shop leveled up. Always nice. There we go. I do think I should get another one of these. Just for the, just for that section. Because I've been talking about getting a second Destiny one of these. Which should probably make sure I filled this one first and then the other one. Because I can't remember how many more cards I've opened since then. There we go. But I'll have a lot of the higher dollar ones on some of that. $2,400. I will take it. I'm still like arguing with myself. Is like, do I want another upgrade or do I want to, you know, work on the side of it? It's like that next expansion for the other side, you know, 20,000 there for Shop Lot A. Shop Lot B, we got a lot of cheap ones before, so it's really getting expensive too. Might as well see what we got going on here. Oh, the window's cute. I like how it's actually keeping the window. Cause like this is like all the clear window over here, but like it's a cute little window. I like that little window. So it's like I've got a card nook right here. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Because whenever I move that, or get that next one... Because I did get everything, yeah. But whenever I get that next one, I can really start, you know, pushing something into place. But I do need to put one of those, like, smell things. Get that moving so much better. Let's see. Can I move this out of the way? For now. I'll set it right there for now. And you, I can put right here maybe? Yeah, that'll still fit. And I can put one of the spray things for the smell here to make sure that's covered when they can come in here. Because how much is that gonna cost me? Get the big one again. 4,000. Okay, so not overly bad. But this will be interesting. Because like I may get like a different like wall to kind of go with like those windows more at some point. It's so weird with it bigger now. That's about as much as I've been for the day. It'd be interesting to see how much my rent jumps up the next day. Okay, so it's not super bad. From what I can tell, maybe. Okay, at least I still have a couple more of these that are on sale. So that'll still give me the chance for something. So many people filing in. Oh, they've all decided they're going this way now, around. Kinda neat. Still feels weird actually having a chunk bigger on the side now. Okay, what do we have here? Your new 1,951. I'll take it. That was an expensive one. What you got for me? Ooh, another ghost card. 67. 544. 98. 75. Okay. Just a couple of them are new ones.
Come on, there we go. They actually changed it to where you don't accidentally click it when you're holding the box. To, like, tell it to go ahead and start early. Sometimes I like telling it to start early. I have 33 of those. Okay, there we go. Pay bills, all that. You know, this one I might change for that, you know, hand them a card thing, because it's right next to that. But, let's see. Tempting, but you want more than it's worth. Let's quick fill it real quick. A little bit of something to throw in. There we go. Very tempting, but I don't think I should. Maybe. How many of those cards do I have left? Oh, they have all sold. Okay. I guess that's how I got, you know, my stuff paid for with that amount of time. Oops. You know, stuck on things. You know, I just got that 4,000 that I was talking about I needed. For this guy. To make sure the second side's covered with something at least. There we go. Fully stocked. That's the way it needs to be. And turned on. So I've got that to cover some of those. Half tempted to put a second one facing the other way. Right when they walk in the door. Just to make sure. Hey, that's actually covering both sides a little bit. Maybe it is getting the double dose going. You know what? Why not? Sure. Let me get on this scanner just double check on some of this. Okay, 59 is the number I need to look for with those at least. I know with the placemats, or the playmats, it's like 56 before like they can fit another thing comfortably. Slowly memorizing the numbers so I don't have to think about it too much. Because I love these shelves. These shelves are such good shelves. That one's close, but still. Still plenty of those. Oh, you are out. I'm good. $89. Okay. Considering I've got the air thing, the next thing I do is I'm gonna switch some stuff over to the other side. Just a little more there. Someone will check out in a minute. There we go. Give them something to do before closing out things. Probably should have grabbed the one that I know, like those blue battle things that I know are going to be off the shelf. But I always instinctively grab, you know, card packs to do this. It's back in stock at least. Someone was probably upset about it not being there for a minute. Might as well grab the other one just to make sure it's got a spot to sit in the back. And I should probably check and make sure it doesn't need to go out. Sometimes I'll put them back there without thinking. Okay, we're good. I just grabbed it through the wall. It's kind of neat though. Alright, these are all topped up good. And they're all topped up on the shelf as well. Well, if I get enough, I'll add another thing. Definitely grabbed an armful of those guys. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. These are grabbing a couple of things. Okay, that definitely filled it a good chunk more. Of course, they're getting into this. That's fine. Definitely let them do their thing. Okay, they actually played pretty quick. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so they're gonna be shopping a little bit more. I'll take it. Grab another quick card or two, I guess. I always like it that like some of them will like go pick up a few extra single cards like after some like fighting on it. Okay. All that for $11. I'll take it though. Okay. Yeah, I had to think about it for a minute. Is anybody in the wall? That guy came out of the wall. I don't think anyone's trapped in the wall though this time, thankfully. There we go. A little bit of something extra.
I'm thinking of adding that extra spot already when I get it versus waiting for some of the stuff so I can go ahead and start rearranging things. And fingers crossed it'll go smoothly. But I'm thinking of replacing this with a little, you know, grab a card box thing. I don't have $20,000 card money. That would be nice. I wish I had $20,000 card money. I buy too many upgrades at a time for that. Okay, so instead of doing anything else, let's expand a little in shop lot B. Okay, yeah. I can definitely afford to move some of the card tables over. Let's move some of our shopping experience over here. You know what? Let's kind of pile it in right there for now. No, it's not the best, but I'm debating moving one of the cash registers over too. That also means I'm immediately going to have to, like, you know, have them available. Let's take second card thing over here. Over here for the minute. Like, this is gonna be the big thing right here. I don't know where I'm putting this. This is not gonna fit nice and neatly right here. Maybe if I slide these down a little. Let that be there and that be there. Maybe I can fit this right by the door for now. Okay, that works. That I can handle. Oh! People are... Okay, people are coming through the door. Okay. You know what? I'll let them come through both doors. It was interesting because, like, they were able to, like, come through the door this way. Fascinating on that. I may have to just... You know, I was wanting to buy another register anyway. Because, like, this one I could always turn into just a trade-only one. Or something as time goes on. That fits perfectly right there. Holy shit. Okay. If I do that, I wonder if I can just... take you, let you do that there. And for now, this one will stay boxed up. Over here, Like that's the goal in time. So now I've got to register on this side too. Got a couple of these little boxes right here for this. And this one I'm also going to, you know, I mean, let's see. Manage, turn off card trades. Just check out. No card trades. Okay, they seem to be functioning with that. At least. So we've got all that. I've actually made more room now. So we've got more room in the center area here. Eventually I'm gonna move that far side cash register over to the other side probably. We'll figure it out. Kind of want to move this to the front now. There is not enough room in the front, however. Okay, so I can go sit back here. It works well enough, I guess. I can put it in the corner later. And eventually have more tables back here. Because I eventually want to get to where I can add like one more row of tables in, hopefully. If all works out well. But it's nice to have so much extra room. I wish I could just shove that right there. Oh, there's good enough anyway. That is tempting, actually. Well, they take $240 for it. Okay. $250. There we go. Now that I've got that. They, of course, are all over here. There we go. Feels so weird actually having people on this side buying. It's such a little tiny spot. I'm just hoping it works out well. At least all the bills are paid. I'll have to run in with the scanner. Were those sold? Always nice. Yeah, I knew it was close on that one.
There we go. How do these guys? I'll let that one slide. Let's see. Maybe there's a lot of blue ones flying. Those definitely need a few more. Okay, definitely a decent restock that's needed. Feels so weird not having that extra, you know, checkout guy. They probably feel like they're going into some like back room thing. I'm gonna pause the game really quick because I gotta run refill my cup. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just gotta check something real quick. Because I know, like, my best friend, he was planning on going live with his Bloodborne stream at some point today. So I was double checking when he was planning on getting to that. Because I think he was planning 2 streams today. But that'll be fun to catch later. Okay, we got a line on this side. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, there's a line on that side too. Definitely a good bit of people past 9. Okay, I do love how like open some of this area is right now. And maybe when I add that extra row in, I'll be able to put this on this side and scoot all that back further. That'll be nice when I can actually do that. But I'm not going for those like big upgrades just yet. Okay, so they're all done. Definitely gonna have to order one of those. Okay, so he's done there. Who all do I gotta get to over here? Okay, everyone's done over here that I can tell. Unless someone else pops in. There may be a few. What else was I trying to get? I guess mostly just that order. Which I'm close, but not quite there. I don't know if she'll... Yeah, she's probably not putting me over that. They're all done. Next day. Probably gonna go ahead and stock the order the next day. I'm just hoping as I get this other side expanded more people can come in. Maybe. It's like I'm already getting almost, you know, decent. Like I'm averaging like 150 or so. Did anyone get stuck? Okay, double checking that. No one is stuck in the walls, so got that going for us. Okay. Feels so weird having like the second area over here where people can go in and out freely. Okay, so 2 days, 3 days, 6 days, and 9 days. Definitely not so bad. There we go. That'll get that rolling. Please tell me I have blue. You guys. Not you. But you guys. Because that's clearly out of stock at the moment. Yep, there we go. You're all cleared out. And these guys. Let's make sure they are in stock. I kind of want to get these out again.
You know, just a neat little thing right by the door. Help me get rid of my extra stuff. You, quick fill. Yeah. Yeah, almost 10,000 cards I can just straight up give away. They're probably gonna flock to that like mad. Yeah, just sitting there casually because I can't sell them fast enough putting them into bundles, so sometimes it's better just, you know what, just give them away. I love Saribot. Saribot's so useful. I know I don't say that enough, but I love that it catches stuff for me like that. More cards to play with. Couple for them, the rest for me. It's starting to go well. I'm gonna have a lot of rows of like these single card things, hopefully. Maybe that'll help some stuff. I think a lot of people like them. And they don't seem to mind having to walk over to the other side for them either. Might end up with 2 of these. At least it visually lets me kind of see how much I need on some of this. Because like each stack is 1,000. So I can actually see when it's like going down and everything when people are getting free cards. I love that I'm to the point in the game where I can just afford to give like the super cheap cards away. And the rent's actually not bad. Like after the couple that I added on like, you know, expansion bits. It's actually not too bad. I was worried it was gonna be a lot more. It's one of those, I guess it adds up over time. Just double checking that I've got enough stuff for everything. Quick fill there. Definitely. I'm expanding into Shop Lot B a lot more now. Like I've got to register over here and, you know, some of the singles and stuff. I haven't 100% moved everything over. Because I'm still leaving this one close to this side until I have room to move these over. Just so something has like a little close spot to each of them.
Make sure they all stay topped up, of course. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot more of those little shelves. They're definitely burning a hole through that, leaving it up near the front. Okay, now I know everything's safe to go from here. Honestly, might as well. Making sure there's a second one of those in there. Seen those selling a good bit. Those definitely need some more. Right on the money on needing a new one. Is that? I have one left over, it's not too bad. And 48's the number to watch on those comics, I've noticed. When it comes to restocking. That'd be a bit much to go ahead and expand that, but that one works. So close, but not yet. Feels weird actually ordering more dice again. I have 3 left over, those sell quick. Okay. I'll leave 5 left over. It'll be fine enough. Blue has been moving quick, so I'll go ahead and get an extra one of those just in case, even though I know it's gonna overflow a good bit, but I think it'll be fine. It'll take a bit to get that restock covered, but we'll be good. I should have went ahead and got that one. There we go. There's definitely room for one more right there, depending on how it wraps around. How much are those little tables? Okay, yeah, they're just 400. That one does hold more than those. But I don't know if I like the design on that one as much. And see, this one's just a display case for like my cards on it. Yeah, I see me mostly just using the normal little card tables for now. I kind of like the simple design of them. They don't take up too much room, arguably. They kind of get done what I need them to do. And they stack well. That's the thing that I like, is they make good lines across. What's the next renovation cost? Yeah, okay, just 2,400. Not gonna be too much of a problem. Tempting, but no. I love how this guy, he moves over here. This guy moves to this side on the ones that like stay longer, and left like the other spots to the other guys. Honestly don't know where exactly I plan to put like the register stuff, but we'll figure it out. I may put the register stuff like on this side and move the card storage to like that side or something. We'll figure it out. These guys are still gaming. That won't be too much longer. You got the comics going on there. Both of them. It's kind of fun watching them play, even though they don't really do too much. I love how every time I look at it, it's down like a whole page of cards. Maybe I put all of the ones that I needed to in. Of that range. Maybe I just need to put some of the Destiny ones in to fill some of the rest of those gaps. And then I hit the 10,000 card limit. So that's stacked for a few things. They're definitely clearing out those little cards. Okay. I'll see what the next day's like.
Okay, 162 visited. And I will say it doesn't feel as crowded because like now they go to both sides. So they're not all piled on one side or the other. Like the smaller side does get a little crowded, but like, they're pretty good on a lot of it. No one's stuck in any walls, so we've got that going. I'll take it. I do like having this like back to back because I think it activates both of them when they walk in. So they get that double hit. Yeah, that'll be a bit. They really seem like those free cards for sure. What you need? Sure, why not? It's worth $1 more, at least. I love seeing a big one missing on those. Seem good now. There we go. Thank God there's not like porch pirates try and take packages when you buy them. Because that would be painful in this game. Should have known I was out of blue. God, this is so much easier to navigate ever since I've moved that one register. Like, it was a good little, like, alley to kind of divert people through, but, like, I kind of like having that extra free space. Even if they're not crowding my space in the back. Ooh, those have sold. There we go. Didn't expect to go through most of the case.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and click that on. We already got a chunk of this down. There we go. Ooh, a second one of those is missing. Better go ahead and get those. Yeah, the other one's the dice. So I can go ahead and get this scan in. Of course, it happens to get dropped like right there. It'll be fine though. I'll pick it up in a minute. They're definitely going through my stuff, for sure. I mean, it's only one. Of course, I left it all like tossed out there. Okay. Now I'll grab the extra boxes and find a spot for them. And someone's smelly in the main thing. Yeah, at least I got him. Get 128. That works. Might have to get a second one of those just to kind of cover some of that. Not basically enough. I just bought more of those, and there's another one missing. I'm okay with this, but still. Okay. Whenever I get this next section, I'm probably gonna move the other side, boxes like this to this side, perhaps, and then put the third one in this. Just to kind of get that all out of that side over there. How did there's only one left of those. Okay. Hopefully I have enough soon. Someone left one last one for another person if they need it. Which, very fair, but... Oh no, I only have one left, basically. There we go. Well, at least they're helping a little bit. Staying overtime. I guess I caught them at the perfect time to at least get like one more box in. Big guy needs to get right here. At least they helped in one box. That works. And my shop leveled up. I'm 145 now. Nice. These guys. I put one in. But I'm at least making sure that's all covered. Because someone decided to clear most of it. Okay, so I'll just open these. 135. Love to see it. $123. That's a new one. 39. 72, 77. 409. 308. 242. 265. And I love it when I get a couple of them. 169. One's a new one. Decent little chunk of stuff. There we go. On to the next day. Hopefully with the next packages, I will be able to do some cool stuff. Let's see. Stop checking something real quick. Of course, I'm gonna, pull up my best friend's stream because he's streaming too right now. I had to go tease him a little bit. Someone else got stuck in the walls. Ooh, hey, I see my little red thing. So let's see. What can we get into? Yeah, he's far enough in, I can't help him. But maybe I'll have some 10s, and that'll help. Ooh, one of them's a 5. That's okay. That's okay. It's still sellable. Yep. So nothing too fancy this time. Basically just trying to get them in on the thing. Checking the price is correct before I mess with it too much. See with price. I know they're getting in, doing their stuff, but it'll be fine. I just kind of want to get this rolling. Oh, someone made it through with the stinky. Or they'll at least get got by the other side, hopefully. There we go. So I don't have anything queued up just yet for that. So I'll probably queue a lot of that stuff up after I get the money for some of my main stuff again. Since I was opening stuff again, should probably quick fill some of this. Destiny quick fill.
They were leaving boxes out and about. That works. Let's look away from the store to do the new submission. Okay, so let's go through the ghost ones again. Because, like, while they don't jump up super high, they are really reliable. Or at least not super high for, like, what I'm doing now. Okay. Do I have anything good for Destiny? On duplicates. Because I've been pulling a lot of Destiny cards. Okay. There we go. The next thing will be the next day on this. So I did get the bills paid for the day. Need to get the scanner on. Maybe not just yet. Those are doing good enough. These have been selling well today. I like that. Another one of these. These have been doing good today too. I like seeing the patterns because, like, it changes up what's, like, selling the best. So you kind of have to have a little bit of everything because you never really know what the trends are. Oh, wow. Those are out again. Might as well order a second one just in case. I might need to, like, have another thing for, like, the figures. Like, let them have a longer one. Just in case, too, because they do sell out a good bit. Mm. There we go. That works. I was using that as an excuse to get more of those. Two of those. Someone's probably gonna be upset about it in the meantime, but I'll be on top of it in just a minute. Look at that. All that extra room. This is gonna be nice when I get done with it. Let me see something real quick. Just had to check something real quick. Just had to check on something real quick. Let's see if I can move some of those around. Get the rest of this going in here. So I do want to get a couple more of the tables. Like maybe another row of tables in. Maybe that'll fit. Yeah. 3 across. Seems like good. And for now, I will put these guys on this other side. So I can tell it apart, I think. If I can actually get through here. Probably should have like tilted it the other way. There we go. Let's get one of those in and the other one on the back wall for now. So that's all cleaned up. Yeah, I don't know if I can fit this other one in just yet. Yeah, that's gonna crisscross a lot. So I don't quite have room for this one just yet. So I'll leave it over here for now. And this I can move closer to like the back corner. Eventually I'm going to have this sorted all better. Let's see. Got like an extra 4,000. Do I need to go ahead and get the extra, like, next spot in? Maybe? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that next spot in. Yay, now he's fine. At least that is. Now I can move this from this side over to the other side. And we'll see what else I can do.
There we go. Almost cozy, in a way. And this is mine just for the card storage. So I feel like that next to all the card machines works better. If I can get it to sit just right there. That works. Go ahead and click that through. And streamlining some of this into there. Hey, look, stuff. Okay, so I've got 3 of these now. And plenty of storage for other cards to go in there. I don't know if some of these I'm going to have to scoot forward for the next row, or what I'm going to have to do. But let's... Okay, yeah, so that's gonna have to like leave a space. So like it may be just like a partial row of like an extra like 2 or 3. Okay, so that'll be fine. This will be that one and then like that one. I don't know, it depends on how much extra space I give everything. And then I'll let this just kind of exist in the back, and I'll put some posters or stuff up in the corner over there. At least that'll make it, you know, fit a little better. Because this is going to the other side, too. Because, like, this side has enough going on with, like, the room for, like, the gaming and the tournaments and stuff. But, like, this other side's going to be for, like, you know, mostly buying the singles cards, and maybe I'll throw in some extra, like, boxes that's got, like, you know, some of the figurines, some of the simple stuff that's selling. But it's kind of neat because, like, you know, it's like, is it only going to go over, like, this much and then start going back? So it's going to be kind of cool seeing that. I guess everybody's done. Everybody's out. Okay. Nobody's buying some extra stuff over here. We're good for the next day. I at least want to get a day 400. That's my main goal for today. Okay, we got some good ones. Okay, definitely fair on prices. A lot of like $2,000 cards. That's what I'm hearing, is more progress towards things. Because if I get more room for these, there's more room for them to put like the little higher dollar cards as they come. They stay on top of it sometimes. go. Up it there. And that one there. At least all that's covered. I'm probably just gonna push that further back, further against the wall on some of this stuff. Probably going to get a third shelf there just to cover just my excess stuff here and there. Probably should have kept some, or kept one more of them, but like I didn't really have room before with some of the expansion stuff and didn't really know what was going to fit where. But just giving it like, 3 extra spots, like quick right there for the overlap stuff. So I don't have to worry as much. When something's really selling fast, I can go ahead and just like leave a couple extra things. 105, 181, 352. 197. Okay. Couple nice little spots right there. Yep. Might as well get a quick fill in on that. Back to 10,000. Already got the bills paid for. Might as well grab the scanner and do little scanny things. I'm certain something needs restocked. Those really have been selling good today. There we go, getting some more of those in. Let's see. Those are currently stocked well enough. Those need to again. As well. See if I can't just quick fill. some more stuff in that. If I've got any. A couple at least. Did not mean to do that. Well, hopefully they won't be too many in there. Gotta switch it over to the base set ones. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I am gonna switch it back to the base set ones and try to quick fill it with that real quick for the ones that are already covered. But I definitely know I messed up on that one by like a page. As long as something's in there. Oh wow, you got a lot of the battle decks. At least they're still refilling stuff. I just realized I need to do my new submission. Let's see. Let's start with Tetramon. Like the base set ones. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. Duplicate $1,000 card? Definitely jump in. Oh, there was one. There we go. Starting to get a couple more of these. We have a couple of those. I always love the pretty numbers. I always love it when there's like a repeating number or something like that. It's always kind of neat to me. I think I have something that's like... Do I have something that's like 12,000 to unlock? Hold up. You're 15, 15. You're 14, and then 16. And those are 15, 15, 20. Okay, so I just gotta wait for 14 to get the next item. Unless I just expand a lot on Shop Lot B, but then I'd have to pay more.
daily. Definitely not a bad one. Let's see if I'll be able to get that. I'll try to at least be responsible with like one good upgrade on top of like all the expansion stuff. I feel like that's fair. Hopefully it won't be too much time. I'll probably just wander around and see what I can do with that. You know what? I know what I can do in the meantime. Cards. This is what I can do in the meantime. There's a few extra to play with. But at least they aren't complaining about, you know, I don't have this item, I don't have that item much anymore. Because I'm getting to the point I've got pretty much everything. These cards really do make good filler, like opening stuff. I'm gonna froze up for a little bit. That'll be fine though. Still pretty packed, like right at closing. Kinda neat. Yeah, they're gonna be filing out soon enough. There we go. All the way to the bottom with me. It's gotta be like 800 just to get one, just to get it in the shop. But hey, that'll be fine. We'll get there. Definitely back to 10,000 there. While they're doing that, I'm gonna go poke around with the scanner again, just in case. I think, you know, needing 2 cases of that would definitely qualify as something. Already needing another case of that. At least I'm going ahead and queuing up the order for the next day. That might as well, because I've got the room for the extra stuff. Those have really been flying off the shelf today. Let's see. You're good. All of you are pretty good. I haven't really been buying much of those.
Let's go again and get an extra just because why not? Just had to get some free cards in. Do I need another one of those? It's close enough. Okay, so they're buying some stuff at least. Guess I could wait. Like 7 seconds there. Okay, that was a nice little bit. I did not mean to click that, but hey, that's kind of cool that I can click that. Okay. Next day. I'm not getting too many more people in, but I am earning a lot more with cards. But that was probably because I had some nice cards to throw at things. I think I did need to put more of these out. Yeah. Just a little more out. That works. Might move this and put one of those smaller scent things just to keep the smelliness from being too weird on this side. And again, I could always force them through the other door, but like this kind of lets more of them kind of come in more easily, I think. Okay. Another new comic. Ooh, you got a chunk. Yeah. At least I make $30 per thing that sells when it comes to those comics. It's always nice to see. I might go ahead and pull this amount. There we go. That'll give them something to do. Especially because blue is missing again. I have red. But blue is missing. I actually don't see blue, so I'm probably gonna have to go order it real quick. Maybe. There we go. Yep, a good chunk's already missing. There we go. Base set, there we go. On this. Hopefully the spare Destiny cards that ended up in the box go pretty quick. Yeah, there's like a couple of them, but it'll be fine. They'll go through them eventually. Okay, yeah. 100s to like 200 range on that one right there. Not bad. 160 there. 90. 152, 78, 144, 121, 148, 37, 15, 12. A lot like right on that cusp that I often send off. I love how this is basically like a filler box. Oh, that one's running. Gotta mix up on my own boxes. Before I do anything else, definitely gotta pay my bills. Yeah, it's definitely like adding, it's only adding like, you know, little 100 or two over what it was before.
just be able to have the space open and, you know, covering some of this is nice. And this is why I have that extra shelf now. I can just toss these wherever. They're all done to the point like they don't have to do anything right now. My workers are getting too good at what they do at this point. Like, they stay on top of that. Almost there. $115. $539, even better. Going ahead and topping this back off again. I might have a few extra cards to give away that are on the cheap side. Because there's no way I'd be able to like sell off all the boxes and things. But I really love like the way the color changes throughout the day. With some of the stuff I picked to decorate. I wonder if I can actually like move everyone like a little bit further forward this way to make sure I get that extra full row in. But it probably wouldn't take too much extra effort. Might just have to wait till, you know, everyone's done with what they're doing. But it's gonna be interesting seeing how many rows back of these I can put going down. My workers are gonna hate me on that one. Just a little bit more. And I'll be able to make sure I've got the bills covered. I'm just kind of nice seeing the shelf mostly filled. Like I've got just 2 more spots to fill over there and 5 more over here. Because there's 2 more play mats, there's 1 more comic, and a handful of figurines. At least have something in stock over here. I'm so tempted to move this over a little bit and put like another like shelf section in. But I'm worried that
that one might, you know, this might interfere with some of the stuff. But maybe if I put it there, you know, it won't be too bad. I can just continue that on right there. Perhaps. Just have some extra space for some like the big figures and stuff. Because like there's definitely not enough room. It'd probably be like the chair width. If I can get the chair width going back, I would be able to easily, you know, get some of the rest of that rolling. Possibly. How much further back can we go comfortably? Probably not the right one to pick. I can almost get a chair width back. Like that. But that would, you know, be a problem with this. But this I could scoot over a little more. Because there's plenty of room for it. And even throwing that at the, you know, maybe end of it. I mean, it makes it a little more narrow through here, but... when I had just gotten more space, but... you know, I'll take extra space where I can get it. Maybe that'll be enough. Not quite enough behind that one. Yeah, so it won't be that last corner of it. It'll be enough to do like these, like this one and like one next to it. So at least I'll have enough in here that I can do a full, like, you know, 32-person tournament, which is, you know, the big thing that I want to get to is like enough to have like a max size tournament in here. A little bit more than, I mean, it'll let me have one more of those there. Making sure that's covered. And seeing if there's something else I do need. Real quick right here, which there is always something that I do need a little bit of something of. So there's definitely not boxes outside. So yeah, this is just extra stuff that has sold. Okay, there we go. always an expensive one. I love how I just like click it and it kind of goes. Wow, those are so close yet so far. Okay, so we're good on those. Handful of those sold at least. Definitely gonna have to find a spot for those. Okay. I really should have just made like one of those, just like a spot for all that. Yeah, card earning dropped low, but it's okay. The rest of the stuff covered it. Okay. Go ahead, open up. This is gonna be my last day for today. Definitely got a lot going the direction I want it to go. So fingers crossed this will go pretty smoothly going forward. It's funny how it feels so much more empty, yet so much more filled, just from a couple quick changes and expanding like this side out. Like this side is a little claustrophobic for the moment, but it'll be so much better in time when I get a little more expanded out. But we'll have to see how it goes on like how I figure out what I'm doing with a lot of it. Might as well go ahead and click that, let that run. We got Destiny right here. Definitely a couple things. Wasn't talking to you. He's got like extra stars on that whole card one, but I always love seeing. Shit, messed up with the Destiny one again. I'm gonna fix it this time. Because like that is bugging me a little bit. I forgot to switch it over to the base a couple times. Don't want to fix it. There we go. And we'll be pulling the Destiny stuff. Should probably toss the Destiny over here. Just to make sure. Oh, they got some of those big boxes. Probably check on that a little bit. Oh yeah, gonna have to restock some stuff for sure. The downside is I needed to pay the bills as well. Hopefully stuff will keep rolling enough that I can get everything that I need to. Let's see. Honestly, I really like the way I'm running this little shop. Should probably just bypass that and stock what I need on that one real quick though. Well, I do have that side, at least. At least with that, I can let those kind of sit there. Let them get that in where it needs to go with those two. And then double check what I need still on the scanner. Yep, grab a whole armful. I mean, I can go ahead and let a few sit on the shelf there. That needs to go on the list. Okay, that one's already on the list. Just one of those, like, definitely jumped on real quick. Let's see. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. At least I already got the bills paid for the day on the game. It's really not looking bad for day 400 now. I know there was someone like in my chat. Oh, they bought a whole case of that. Let me double check that that's not. See, I knew I was gonna need another case of that. But I'll get there in just a minute. Getting a little bit closer at least. There we go. Fill you a little bit more. Staying on top of that. That one's full. That one's full now. Well, you're done. And you're about to click through soon. Whenever I get some more boxes in. $143, good enough. Okay, so you're good there. Wait a minute. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely got some extra space over here somewhere. Yep. I'm pretty sure this is like the better ones. Yep. You're also low. There we go. Okay, so all that's covered. All that's covered. Well, I do need to do one more quick run around, scanning stuff. Because it definitely seems like I am missing a couple big things. Okay. Honestly, I want to have one extra on the shelf, in the back room shelf if I can, of that one. Just as a spare thing. Okay, I've still got... Definitely need to make sure it's stocked well in the back room. Another one of these. I have been burning through those today. One of these guys. Use a little more you and you. Need some more comics. Need some more statue guys. More Betos. Oh, that's really selling. Okay, cool. They really don't buy as many of these plushies anymore. I'll have like 11 over. 13 over. I'm close to needing it. Not quite so much. These are so much easier to keep up with the scanner. I never want to go back to like not having this after I've had it this long.
Because this has been a sanity saver in its entirety. You're good, you're good. You need some stuff. Might as well get that extra one in. You're good. There we go. You need more. You need more. A little bit more there. A little bit more there. That as well. Okay, let's see what we got. 135 and 80, 202 and 275. I'll take it. Definitely take it. Back to base set, quick fill. Fill you with the Destiny side. It'd be cool if I could lock these to like just like Destiny or whatever. But at some point, I'm going to have these to where I have 4 of them and I have one for each rarity. So I can kind of tell what I need to open some more of, perhaps. If I was targeting things. It'd be kind of neat. Probably not gonna get what I need to get with the day as it is. So I might play a little bit of the next day, or may play the next day, just to kind of get that order in. Possibly. Or at least reduce some of that. I don't know. I think I could afford one more day, maybe. Because I'm so close to like another level in my shop. Unless I just, you know, remove a few things. And I don't really want to do that. Yeah, there's only 1 day left on that. So yeah, I think I might do 1 more day. Just so I can get the next red box. I think the game's telling me I need to do 1 more day. The way that lined up. Still really feel like, you know, I should be able to fit one in there, but it's like that last tiny corner there. But maybe, you know, when I get that extra row back, I can just scoot that over and get the full row in. Just so that there's some extra gaming spots beyond like me having a full tournament or something. Maybe. I'll just see what this guy is right here. Okay, he actually got a couple of things. Cool. Probably not gonna put me to that, you know, 800 that I needed, but we'll see. Okay. Since my guy's leaving, I'll go ahead and click to the next day. I'm still keeping it as like, you know, less than 10, like dissatisfied, so I feel like that's something at least going for me. Day 401. So now I can say I'm fully over 400 days in. But this will be my last day. This time. This time. Perhaps. Ooh, one of those was 5. Okay. Huh? 2,000. They're a little too good at this. One of these days I will have, you know, more of these. So I can, you know, fill out more of it myself, perhaps. I won't be able to fill all the gaps so quickly. There we go. They work too fast. These guys work way too fast. Okay, come on. Someone buy something. There we go. It's something at least. And there we go on that. I kind of want to go ahead and get another one of the little card tables. Like, I wonder where the card table is. You guys box. Oh, it doesn't fit. Maybe it'll fit. It doesn't try to like clip. You know what, let's do like, it's literally just that edge too much. I thought it was gonna fit. Okay. But I am gonna need it later, so I'll just have to wait till I expand a little bit more. You can sit right there. Because I know I'm going to use it in time. Oh wow, that's about empty again. They make this difficult on me. Please tell me that's the one I need.
Right on time, too. And my shop leveled up. So we're at 146. Okay, I will leave them to that. We got a good handful of these here. They stay on top of that. I like that. I wonder how many of those before they start, you know, slipping up a little bit with it. How many more are we gonna get in here? Back to 10,000. Got plenty to go. My little shop. It's really nice. Okay, let's see. What else am I getting into? So they've only got a few more boxes left to put out. And I see a box of cards I can mess with. So I will take those. If I don't get stuck on the trash can. Not a good idea to get stuck on the trash can. Okay, and the bonus one of these. Definitely want to give it a little spot there. Okay, so those are all covered, and I'll have to work with the scanner again. There we go. Took a second to crouch. Maybe not those, but a couple of those would be good. Almost. Okay, these are considering staying in stock for just a minute. I will take it. Okay, a little more of those. A little bit of those. There we go. I'm just glad those are staying in stock a lot better. Still need the occasional one. I'll go ahead and get a bonus one of those. Just because I know the extra will be useful. Those always need to stay topped up, for sure. Might as well leave that with a bonus one. I might as well use that for filler. That always works pretty well for filler on that. Okay. Didn't quite get it there, but there'll be plenty more. Like these. And that works. Oh, that one's empty on that side now. There we go. Okay, you know what? It's 4,600 for the next one of those. I guess we'll see. I'll probably get enough for that. The rest of those gone again? Jeez. See, this is why I was wanting to have some extra. Just because those kind of go quick when they go. Might as well get an extra case of those, just to make sure that stays topped up. That is the last thing I need to run out of. There we go. I gotta find a spot for that other thing too, whenever I'm done with that. Okay, they're still gaming. That works. I'll just get my little stuff done here while they do that over there. That's still running. Bills are definitely paid. Might as well. At this point. Not much can be, you know, tossed in there just yet, but we'll see. Maybe I can put that other card table. Maybe you'll fit. Secret one in the hole over here for now, just because it fits. Okay. There we go there. Oh yeah, I have 2 shelf spaces for those to make sure that they're not a problem. These do need to go out. And then this last one can go right here. $346, I'll take it. Okay, for real. Then this time. And see, I'm learning a little bit better with some of the cards here and there. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And I already know who I'm going to bug and go raid. But I'm really happy I got over day 400. And my next stream should be Thursday for some more Dragon Quest monsters. And maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to finish that game up a little more. Or at least, you know, get past a pretty big bad. If not, I'm just going to have to, like, level up my stuff as much as I can. And maybe, like, go scout some more monsters and things like that. But we'll see what I get into that day. And this weekend, hopefully, I will be playing some multiplayer with Mask and everyone, and that should be a lot of fun too. But I'm definitely enjoying my time with this game. I mean, after all, I'm on day 400, so you can tell I definitely love this game, and I love all the updates and the quality of life changes, and they put a lot of love into this game, and it really, really shows. And it's definitely been one of my favorite to just chill with. I actually keep looking forward to Tuesdays just so I can play this game a little bit more. Because it's fun to just like kind of zone out, do my fun little stuff and everything like that, and, you know, get some more upgrades and stuff. But that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit the outro button and gonna go raid my buddy Mask because he's still alive with Bloodborne. I know it's a big jump from Cozy to like Bloodborne, but I gotta go bug my best friend. So catch y'all soon.